little pieces in here, and it just really ate itself up. All these guys around here is all busted up and everything. Just alright, y'all, so we're out here at the garage again. Just give you a little show what we got going on. Lighting, come on now, sun's about to go down. But as you can see over here, the car got transmission took out. Pretty sure you've seen that video. And we took that converter up there. But first I took the old converter that was in here. It was TCI converter back when my uncle owned the car. Went bad. And then when I got the car, I got the Freak Show converter, got it put in there and everything else. And so that's the one that just went bad on us over the past couple weekends. So got home on Tuesday, got a phone call from Turner Transmissions, who's got my tranny, or not my tranny, he's got my transmission, and he's got the had the converter first. So he calls me, he says, hey man, no go on the converter, the TCI. He said, it's junk. I'm like, what do you mean it's junk? And he said, it's just trash, can't be rebuilt. So let me show you a little bit about what we got here. Check that dude out. All these fins all busted up on it, bent over and stuff. So you can see we got little pieces in here, and it just really ate itself up. All these guys around here is all busted up and everything. It's just really, really bad. So, but this part here, he could actually replace, you know, fix all that. Problem when you come to this guy, this is the actual front cover that goes into the transmission, in the pump, all that kind of stuff. If you look at this guy, all of this is welded in. And just take a look at that. It is absolutely destroyed. So, see all these fins are broke off. You can see all the scarring around here. So yeah, that guy's trashed. So I told him, I was like, well, I'll get transmission out of the car. I'm gonna run the transmission up and the other converter that's in the car now, which come to find out, it's actually been going bad a couple weeks. We was running low 570s, and then last week it cost me around I think it was round 5 or 6, I don't know what it was. The car slowed up 2 numbers. I just thought, well, felt like it kind of, something was going on, but I thought the track was just going away is what cost me. Come out the following week, we raced a car, and it was dialed in the 580s, but it was really, really hot. Y'all seen the video. Went bunches of rounds. Same thing, you just get down there, and once the car gets hot, it starts falling off and everything else. So I told everybody, I said, we've got a converter problem. I need to get the other converter, get it put in here and all that stuff, which is why we sent this one in to get done. And then we will swap this guy out. And then we had the Labor Day race come up, 3-day race this past weekend. And I'm like, well, why don't we just go race it? We got by another weekend. I mean, you seen the video. We went plenty of rounds, just missed the money, all that kind of good stuff. But so we show up to Labor Day, we race Friday, and you'll see that in the video as well. And we went 5 rounds, but it just progressively got slower as the day went on. And I could actually start smelling the transmission getting a little rough. And ultimately we're dialed in the 590s. 593 the last pass, and it only went 594 to 115, and we should be 120, 121 mile an hour. So made the decision then, parked the car for the rest of the weekend. We'll just spectate, watch, cook, have all the fun that we had, and come home, tear it apart. So got it tore apart, and now we are on to the next project that we're going to do. And I don't like watching, so I hate it. And we got this girl sitting here. So we need to get the alternator changed out on it. The alternator got busted up when the battery came loose a while back. And she's dirty. She's been sitting. Got some front end parts to fix. We have all of that stuff. We got adjustable, we've got the new A-arms, tubular control arms and all. We got all of that, but I don't think I'm gonna bother with it just yet. Try to get it to where we can race the rest of the season. Try to get Mama out so she can race, you know, here at the end of the year a little bit as well. And maybe even do a little street driving on it. And then pull it in here this winter. We'll go through, we'll do all of that stuff to the front end. So we'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not to this weekend, but I'm gonna give her a shot. So here we go. We'll see what we can do. It's Thursday and I want to race Saturday and we got a lot to do. And this seems like that's what we do often. But we're having a good time around here. Drew's actually up at his buddy's house helping him get his car ready. He's a street race guy. And talking about going down to the Boo Banger at the end of the year and bracket racing with us. So we'll see how it goes. But they're trying to make Sundays the Geezers here at Killcare. Old Time Drags, I think it's called now, but it used to be the Geezers race. And they're trying to get his done. Just had to put a new motor or rebuild his motor and all that. So they just dropped the motor in just a little bit ago. So hopefully he can make that. But there we go. On to trying to get this girl ready. All right, come along. Let's have some fun. So, got the new alternator on. Went over here, had some belts and stuff. And turns out this belt here, this one is actually the power steering pump belt. Because yes, streetcar, power steering pump. So, want my wife to be comfy. And this one here, I thought was the water or the alternator belt. It is not. It is actually just a hair bit too big. So we're going to have to get another one. Oh, shop cat's arrived. So it's Lucas. Come check everything out. So anyway, I'm going to call it a night. Sun's going down out here and getting a little dark. And it is currently a little after 8 and I'm tired. So going in the house, get that belt for tomorrow and be back out here working on some other stuff. So till then, good night.
What you doing?
What you doing, Mom?
Huh? Come out here to see what kind of progress we're making here.
Getting everything set up, tear her apart. Going to
give the old girl some love.
Thinking about going ahead and doing the tubular A-arms.
Yeah.
We'll tear it apart. If it gets done to make the race this weekend, oh well. Great. Don't. He's done.
Yep. No sense in tearing it all apart multiple times.
Might as well tear it apart.
So.
I don't think we'll get it done for racing. Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Oh.
Showing them what we got right now.
Yeah. I don't think we'll get it done to go racing this weekend, but I don't care. I want to get it done.
Yeah.
It's needed it. We've abused it.
What? Who?
We've abused it. You drove it too.
Quit it.
You didn't drive it nowhere near as much as I did. But don't sit there and act like you ain't drove it.
You beat it up.
I have beat it up.
Okay. All right. Long as we got that established. JJ did too. So.
But she's been good. So time to show her a little love and attention.
Yep.
And yes, I'm putting Max down because I've got him.
Might well.
And my knees and all hate me from work. So I don't plan on making them hate me much more while we're here.
Yeah, he laid floors for the longest time. So that tends to wear on your knees.
Yeah, the old knees are not fans of mine.
No.
At all.
No, he's definitely got a construction worker, I guess, type body. Bless you.
But got the alternator on. I gotta get a new belt because those aren't the right ones. But I'm gonna get the bench cleared off real quick and get the parts out here, so I know what I got, where I'm going. I just looked under there and bought the lower A-arm bushing on the front is gone. It's pretty rough. So I decided, the heck with it. Let's go ahead and tear it all off, all A-arms. We got tubular A-arms over here. The only thing that we don't have that we might end up having to spend some money on, but it is what it is some front coilovers. Because right now we got older springs, standard shocks. We might need to, I'm gonna look at it. Once I get it apart, I'll know. So we might put that back in there, but again, it's just one of those things. If you're doing it, you might as well do it.
Right, yeah.
So
I thought when we did this before, it was gonna last a lot longer.
for whatever reason, we bought good ball joints and stuff. Bought them from Classic Performance. I don't know, one of them places, name brand place.
Yeah.
And before we even rolled it out of the garage, the boots were broke. So it is what it is.
Yep.
So we'll get this stuff put on here now. I think I bought Moog, I think. So we'll see.
All right.
But we'll get going on it. If we make the race, fine. If we don't, oh well. Not that concerned, but I'm ready to get going on it.
All right. Well, we'll check back in a little bit.
Do it. To the tires. And you see where the alignment's off on this thing really bad, where everything's just wore out. It's wearing out the inside of the tire here. So instead of the tire being straight, it's actually on here like this, basically cambered in. So get all that stuff straightened back up. You know, all that's just scrubbing speed and consistency and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So you can see this one's the same way here. It's really just wearing it down. So yep, it's needed.
Yep.
We're gonna get her done.
All right.
All right, y'all. Get my old little chew toy out. Show you what we got here. This is what we're gonna be doing. So we created a little space on the bench. As you can see, we got a lot of junk, not enough space. Mama gonna fix that soon. Anyway, check these dudes out. That's the lower, right there. So, got one for each side. We got lower control arms there. Got all new ball joints and stuff in that dude. I think these should be the uppers. So we got the new uppers here. All new bushings and stuff in this mug. So this is the good old barter system, ladies and gents. So somebody wanted to borrow my tractor and asked me if I was willing to trade these for using my tractor for a few weeks. So I said, wow, sure. Because I like the old barter system. If you know what I mean. So, but anyway, that'd be the upper. That'd be the lower. Cool. Bunch of junk stuffed in there. They've been sitting for a long time. So anyway, there's those. Move on down here. See what all we got here. Sway bar links. So got new of those. Again, it's all Moog. No junk. Some people might say Moog's junk. Whatever, we don't care. Other sway bar link. What else we got? And some of this was bought before we got these guys. So I think I got ball joints and stuff in here that we ain't gonna need now. Alright. Tie rod. We're definitely need those dudes. I'm going to presume this is the other tie rod. Yep, the other tie rod. What's we got? It's like Christmas. Yeah. So we got inners and outers. So there we that. There be the other one. So you got one for each side. I think that's, I forget what this is called. What is this called? Drag link? I don't know. Whatever it is. I forget the name of it. Obviously I knew the name of it because I ordered it, but. Yeah, so that's really bad on the car right now. It's terrible, it's atrocious. Hit my arm maybe? I don't know. Something like that. And this is the other thing. This is super bad. Oh, I'm gonna lose the stuff. That gun. RP, grease cert. So, there we go. Them's all our pots. Good old rockauto.com. No, we are not sponsored by them. It's just where I buy a lot of my parts. And give you a cool little magnet. This one's not cool. This one's kind of, So anyway, that be where we're at. That's what we got. We're getting ready to go to town, work on this dude, see what we can get. So we'll bring you along part of the process. I mean, obviously we're not gonna film it all because you get bored. But we'll bring you along, show you progress, updates, and everything else. And hopefully everything goes good. Till then, later. All right, gonna give you a little bit of an update where we're at. We got the top one off. Getting ready to work on the bottom one. Got the whole spindle and all flying over here, but here's the old, new. There's the comparison. So as far as weight goes, not a whole lot of weight difference here. I figured the new one would be a little bit lighter, but it's actually not. I bet if you weighed them, the new one might be maybe a pound or so heavier. But nonetheless, going to handle better. So that's what we're looking for. But that's where we're at.
What?
Somebody sitting over here scrolling Facebook, taking videos of me being goofy, being cold.
Yes, it's cold and it's raining.
But I'm sweating because I'm doing all the work. All right, y'all. Saturday shenanigans at 1440 Motorsports here. And me and Mama's going to actually run to Jags and get some coilovers for the front old girl. So, thinking about it last night, come this far, just got to do it. And somebody else been working on his junk.
Working on my junk.
So, got some things situated on it, fixed, did some carburetor tuning, and now he's getting ready to go test it. And as you can tell by the bogging,
It's
a little
chilly.
chilly. Got some breeze and in the 50s right now.
That's the bad part. Is if the breeze wasn't here, the temperature would be, okay. But it's just so cold. It's the frozen
It
tundra.
ain't 90s, so woozy woo, woozy woozy.
Oh,
It's your puppy.
you cold, huh?
All right, so you're gonna go test it. Got these two over here doing nothing.
Moral support.
What are we doing?
We're headed to Jake's.
Headed to Jake's for whose car?
Mine.
Yeah. So, tore all that stuff apart last night and decided that we're gonna have everything else new. I don't want to put the old shocks and the old springs back on it. So, we're biting the bullet. We're gonna get some coilovers for the front of this dude. So, we're heading to Delaware. So, come along, and then later on we're gonna be back out here and working on it. So, till then, later.
I like the elf. I thought you were gonna stand in there and go around. Oh. Someone's actually
We'll find that for you.
What are you doing? Why are you so close to me? Turn around.
Well then, hello there. Could it be? Finally come up for mom's stuff instead of my stuff.
That's right.
All right, y'all. We come up here to Jags, and if you remember from a video a while back, there was a fee for going to Jags. So I don't know if you can see it back here. Oh, can't see it there. Where's that? Oh, anyway, we're at Wendy's. So we had to get more food or more parts because I forgot I had to cut the A-arm bolts off on the lower control arm, and they won't be ready for about an hour. So we decided to come get us something to eat. Then we'll buzz back over there, and these chumps got Wendy's last time. Didn't even bother to bring Dad nothing back.
We got it on the way there.
Yes, that we did.
That's what they say, but you know,
We
Dad's
seriously
still
did.
hungry. Dad's working
Well,
hard,
fend for yourself.
and don't bring Dad nothing. So see, Dad comes along. Dad takes these chumps, get something to eat too, and it ain't even parts for my junk, y'all. So you feel for me?
Well,
What
last time it
what
was
he's not trying. What?
Last time it was parts for his junk.
Yes, it was.
I know, and I didn't get
And-
nothing to eat. This time
And
I'm
what he's
coming up.
not telling you now is the reason we're up here to get these is so he can try to thrash on the
Race.
car and use my car while his is hurt. So let's be honest there.
But it's for her car.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It hasn't gotten anything all year long. It's been sitting in the garage all dusty, and now Dad needs it, so now Dad's willing to put parts on it.
But Dad was working on his junk. We didn't have time.
Uh-huh.
See, and now Dad's junk's broke. My stuff won't be ready till
And
Monday or Tuesday.
magically
We
he
got
has
time. We got time. So we're here. So we're gonna go get something to eat. Go get some more parts. So we're having fun though.
Later.
Later. All right, everybody. We are back here at the garage, and going to show you our haul. We're this far into the project, and it would be absolutely dumb to put this whole thing back together without these parts. Just because everything else is going to be new, this really needs to be new too. So, but I'm sure you've probably been to a point to where you do something and you go purchase it, and instantly you get buyer's remorse. I'm there, but it is what it is. So, show you what we got here. So we went and got some coilovers. We did not go with the QA1s just because they was $150 more. So we just went with the Alden Performance, Alden Americans, I guess you would call them. Single adjustables, and got springs. 450 spring for the front. So we got those. We got new A-arm bolts for the bottom because I had to cut those off. And then one other thing that we did, as you know, we've been having a problem with the Vega getting warm. We've tried a bunch of different things, don't really know what's going on with it, and we've really made zero progress. That being said, we're gonna try this stuff out. Somebody else is back over here playing again, so he didn't have enough fun earlier. But so we're gonna try this stuff. It's waterless. It's supposed to not build as much pressure, and we'll see. So we're gonna put this stuff in there, drain all the water out, and we're gonna go with this stuff and see if maybe it helps. It also adds protectant down to -40, so we won't have to worry about doing something in the winter time as far as antifreeze, because that's what we have been doing, is putting antifreeze in it, and I don't like doing that. So this is our fix, hopefully. Hey y'all, it is currently 11 o'clock at night here at 1440. I'm out here in the garage by myself. Drew got his stuff, headed home, getting ready for racing tomorrow. And I'm out here plugging away. I'm not gonna make racing. Didn't have really high hopes of that anyway, because I originally planned on just putting the ball joints, tie rods, stuff like that on, but the ball joints are in the new tubular A-arms. So if you're gonna put new ball joints on it, you kind of got to put the A-arms on. So we decided to go the whole route with this guy. And then we also put coilovers on it, which I think is going to help a lot, and just one of them upgrades needed to do. So that's what we did. Well, let's show you where we're at. And so got the new A-arm there, and see if we can come over here. Don't mind the messy garage, small area, lots of crap. It's usually what you end up with. So, but as you can see under here, there's the coilover in there. Got the new inner, new outer there. There's the lower, and there's the upper. Kind of hard to see lighting wise, but there you go. So with this guy, pretty sure it should, I think it's got basically in the buckets. Let me go ahead and explain that while I've got you on here. So in the buckets, which this is the bucket right here. So this is where your spring would actually sit. So basically your spring comes in here, sits just like that down in that bucket. And with the new A-arm, basically they have sunk the bucket down. So when the spring, which we're running a coil over, but the spring sits down, it's actually designed to drop this dude 2 inches. So instead of having like 2-inch drop spindles, basically, it's hidden in the bucket here. So once we get the other side done, which it's 11 o'clock, I'm not in the mood to go to bed. Kind of in a roll out here, got my music going by myself, and just getting down with it. So I think I'm gonna stay out here and just keep working. I don't know if I'll get it finished tonight, but nonetheless, having a good time. So I'm gonna work on that, but hopefully the whole plan is once this is done, we put it down on the ground, it lowers the front end 2 inches, which would be really sweet, because I felt like it needed lowered anyway, because it just seems a little high in the front. And then with coilovers, we got enough adjustment again to lower it yet some more, or standard height. So the goal is drop this dude about 2 inches, get that tire tucked up in there just a little bit more, and give a little bit more aggressive look. But we'll see. So we're gonna keep plugging away, and hope you had fun watching what you've watched. Had a busy day today. Made Jake's trip, went out to eat. Drew had some fun with the Nova today, getting it going, working on it, making a couple little driving up and down the road over here. Went and looked at the house. We had all kinds of stuff that we was doing today. So, all right, we're gonna keep rolling. So let's get at it. All right, everybody. It is currently 2:15, 2:15 in the morning here, but I was in the mood to get this done, so you just keep plugging away, and got it done. So basically, you can see my mess, but here's the lower A-arms, or control arms, uppers, and here's all of my mess. It is absolute disaster. But on a good note, we're done. I got to do the alignment, but really need some help for that. Hard to do that by yourself. And I think I'm going to have to raise the car just a little bit. It lowered it a little bit more than I wanted. But that being said, I was just going to show you guys. We went and got coilovers today. It was a move that we decided to make, and it ends up being, it's definitely the right move. And I'll show you why here. This was the spring on the driver's side. And as you can see, she's broke. So I'm not sure when that dude broke, but at some point, it's been a minute, because that's all rusted in. So it's been broke for a while. And then I took the shock off of the driver's side, and when I took it off, this whole thing came out, fluid went everywhere. So I don't know if I spun it out when I was taking it apart. I don't think I did, But either way, broken spring needed to be fixed. So it's fixed now. But let me go ahead and come over here and show you a little bit of the ride height now. And she's low. So it's actually, I like it. Get that light to where it ain't messing with you. I like it down there. Problem is we don't really have a lot of clearance. But that being said, looks really good right now. So my dog's going bonkers for no reason. Chill out. So you can see this is the other side. So nice and low. And let me get in here real quick. And then I will show you with our light here. As you can see, here's the new control arms, uppers. And then you can kind of see down in there what all we got. So yeah, that's where we're at, y'all. So I think I'm going to go get cleaned up, take a shower, take my butt to bed. But I actually I enjoy being in my garage. I don't know how much you guys do. It's been a long time since I've pulled a long night like this by myself out here. Got my music playing. Really a nice cool night. Actually kind of cold, but it's been a blast. Really peaceful to get to work and make some progress. So if I wanted to, I could go racing tomorrow, do this alignment in the morning and go, but I'm not going to rush it. It's not that big of a deal. So anyway, hope you enjoyed today's video with going and getting stuff and what we was doing here and all that. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, like, subscribe, and there's gonna be much more where this came from. So appreciate y'all coming along, and hope you have a good night, and hope you're having fun too. Go enjoy something you love. Life's too short. Good night.